Hi guys, this is me, Empress, your Empress, Arcana. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. Hi. So I decided to record another one of these because let me tell you today, if you want an episode full of secrets, this be the episode for you because I have received so many downloads, if you will. I've been having a very rough week, and usually when these things start occurring, when there's a lot of stress involved, I do meditation. I do all sorts of things to kind of just get me in a more zen state, but nothing was helping. I've been very anxious and so forth. So I tried something out, and I almost had to call 911 because I was not doing well. But lesson learned, and I am okay. And in all this, I feel that I received a lot of, I feel like I understand my resolve in life more, my purpose, and I'm going to talk about it today with you. So I have my little note. I like to write notes and put them everywhere because I forget things, and so I have a lot here to start with. So exactly, I can't speak. So first off, I hope that you guys are all doing well, and starting off with those good vibes, baby. All right, and I will have a little reading toward the end. I will be using my first tarot deck. I love her very much. She's been with me for over 2 decades. She is falling apart, but she is beautiful, and I love her very, very much. So I'll be gaining messages and guidance for you from that deck, as well as my mushroom deck, my Poe deck, and my chakra deck with another deck. I believe it's something about the journey, a journey oracle, something. Okay, so yeah, starting off, I've been having nightmares again, and it's been very hard to sleep and all the distractions. So I didn't know what to do. That I was just like, how can I just disconnect? Well, I'm trying to find that answer, but today has been a day where I've been receiving a lot of spiritual downloads and information that has answered questions from my past, and I've been channeling left and right, recording it, of course. I always like to do this because sometimes when I go into a channeling session, I feel that there might be information for someone else. So I record them and then I re-listen and take notes for a future Empress talks or a future discussion. And I feel that it's very important because we're all part of the collective, and we're all connected collectively. And I feel that there are messages for everyone in some way, shape, or form in everything that we speak, everything that we share. So if I am compelled to share, I feel it's for a reason. So, and an issue that I've always undergone going through life is that when I care about someone, anyone, I think back to this quote that I remember listening to it for the first time when I was watching a lot of Armie Hammer and Timothy Chalamet interviews. Okay, I'm not going to get started on them because I love them very, very much. But yeah, it was after watching Call Me By Your Name, and then I kind of went down the rabbit hole of their interviews and stuff. And it was beautiful. I love that experience till this day. It was just, and I believe in a lot of things, so there's that. So Armie said, don't set yourself on fire to keep someone else warm. I know that that's not, I mean, I've, believe it or not, I had not heard of that saying beforehand. And I know that that has been around. It's not, but when he said it, it hit me. And it really hit Timmy because Timmy was like, it was so cute. He's like, oh. And it's like, I felt that. I was like, yeah, whoa, that's deep. And it's so true. And all my life, that's what I've been doing. And many of us do that when we love. This beautiful love that we hold inside and we want to share it with someone. It's so pure. But others are sometimes not on the same wavelength and take advantage. Or we just don't know how to hold back when we need to have a balance, emotional balance. So I've been doing this all my life. And when I love so deeply, I just want to be the wall, or I just want to be there for that person. But then I forget about myself, my needs, my fire, my shine. And I'm sure that many people resonate with this. So that's why I'm speaking about it. It is a very personal, intimate feeling of mine, but I felt like sharing. And I feel that it's so important to be able to have a balance, in any relationship. And I've been setting myself on fire for far too long. And I can feel it. And it's ironic because I've been telling everyone I'm burnt out. I'm burnt out. Yeah, it's part of it. It's part of it because if I wasn't setting myself on fire for clients, I was setting myself on fire for loved ones. And it's no one's fault. I chose this, so I have to do better and recognize that I need to keep myself warm too, not burn myself out. I want to last as long as I'm meant to last. And I know that parts of us, our mental health, our physical health, emotional health, all suffers when we're not in alignment with ourselves. And I really believe that it's so, so important. So I wanted to share that because on a personal level, I do feel that I've set myself on fire. And I didn't think I would be able to get back up. I fell so deep, but I need to get back up for me because I have messages for people that need to hear it. Yes, that's a little bit, like, oh, whoa, whoa. I'm like, yes, they need to hear it. Just like I need to hear it right now. So again, I say, don't set yourself on fire to keep someone else warm. Okay? So that's what I wanted to start off with, and I'm going to move on to something a little bit more lighthearted. Okay? I was sending these messages to a friend. Actually, I was sending voice memos because I was doing channeling sessions with my higher self. And it was very insightful, and I still have to take notes, but I'm glad I did this. I feel in much more alignment with myself now because I've been ignoring my needs. And I can't do that. In order to manifest, in order to create the life that you want, the things that you want in life, whether it be your job, a loved one, the best relationship, all of that, like the best family, any of it, you need to be in alignment with yourself. If you're not on the same page with yourself, then where are you? So I thought of something. How interesting. So I'm sure many of you, if you're listening to me, are into manifestation and are into certain topics of the sort. And I would always joke around with my friends like, oh my God, this and that. Look at all these synchronicities on my feed or my For You page, whatever, whatever social media you want to look at. And I'm like, look at this synchronicity. Look at it. It's glaring at me. So I thought of, wow, it might be silly, but think of this all these synchronicities, all these connections as the universal algorithm. Maybe this is something that someone else has said. I don't know. I don't really listen to much stuff. I'm very busy all the time. So this is just what's coming through from what I channeled. And it was funny because I'm like, oh, look at that. So yes, we all have an algorithm, all sorts of algorithms. Now, the universal algorithm, the way I saw it in my mind's eye, is when we watch content or do things in our life and it becomes part of the algorithm. And that's why the universe sends more and more of it. Now, We can look at it as these are signs. These are the reason that we're seeing more of it is because the universe is giving its thumbs up, you know, like that. Like and subscribe. But like these likes from the universe, like, yeah, you're on path. You get it. Keep going. Manifest this, baby. You've got this. Like, you know, it's like, oh. So I wanted to share that with you. So if you guys have been seeing certain synchronicities, and I wanted to share that, I feel it's part of an algorithm, because the more we feed ourselves the things we want, think of a vision board. Think of adding all these things and visualizing it so clearly. The more you visualize it and the easier it comes to you, the faster it'll come to your 3D reality. Okay? This is what I feel deep in my bone marrow. I feel it and it just feels right. So, yeah. Okay. And anything else I wanted to say about that? I mean, that was it. It was just like a thing I wanted to bring up. But I find it really cool. I like that. I like to make the mundane magical. So, not to bring too much astrology into this, but I will be talking astrology, babies. I'm going to be doing a series on that soon because I have lots to say. All intuitive downloads, but I feel that you might want to hear it too. Anyway, so my sixth house, which is originally ruled by Virgo, is in nope, sorry, wrong sign. I meant to say Pisces. So I have a Pisces Jupiter in the sixth house, and I like to take the mundane and make it dreamy and magical. It's what works for me. Make it into, and I've always done this as a child. I realized that make mundane things fun, make it dreamy or magical in some Piscean way. And I realize this as I sing or I dance, or do chores and do these things. We all do this stuff. I'm not saying that you have to have a Pisces Jupiter in the sixth house for that. Sorry, I heard some noises. I mean, damn, I got this far into the audio without interruptions. That's pretty awesome. But anyway, because that last one that I did, holy crap, that was like the universe is like, no, you can't. And I'm like, I wanna. Oh, is it the return of Kermit? Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that whatsoever. Oh, that's loud. Ugh. Let me tell you that every night I've been taking frogs out of my freaking home. And I'd like to think that there is a universal algorithm bit about that, but I'm just like, anyway, so enough of that. I was wondering when they were going to pop in. Okay, so, but yeah, what helps me, this is because I've always done this all my life, but I like to bring up astrology because it makes sense to me. It could make sense to you. It doesn't have to. And my sixth house, I've always had issues with, I work myself to, like, I don't even realize I'm working myself to the bone. And my work is psychic work. I do a lot with my mind and my emotions and channeling. And yes, there's the practical aspect of it, but most of it, my exhaustion comes from the psychic realm and being drained from doing client readings or channeled letters and so forth. Because everything, to a point, in my opinion, is channeled. All creative work is channeled in some way, shape, or form. You just have to, depends on what you believe in. I'm not saying that we're not creative. I feel that we are collaborating with the universe in one way or another. And these beautiful collaborations can be very muse-like, and it comes to us in downloads and spiritual insight, right? And then we manifest it through the practical, through ourselves, typing, writing, whatever it is, your creative endeavor. Wow, this is pretty cool. I'm channeling. Hey, I love this. Today has been boss, man. I've been channeling left and right. I feel so full of wisdom. I feel full of wisdom right now, baby. And I'm very glad because I've been in a very dark place for the last couple of weeks because because of things and life, you know. So that's why I like to sprinkle some magic for you guys whenever I can, because life is magical. You just got to see it. You got to see the magic. You got to see the beauty and just make it yours. Yeah. So there's that. Let's see. I will make this a little, okay. It's not really an announcement yet, but I have here in my notes and I'm just going to go for it. I do want to dive deeper into spicy topics, but I'll most likely leave those for the Patreon. I'm still organizing that because I want to actually make a list of spicy topics and then start recording like a series. And then you can subscribe and have access to these topics. There will be of the spiritual, kind, because that's, okay, listen, guys, back to astrology. My ninth house is in Gemini, okay? I have a stellium, a little, like with asteroids, but I have a lot going on in my ninth house, and it's fired up by the traditional sign there, Sagittarius. So I'm despite me being very watery and airy, blah, I have a lot of Sagittarius influence in my chart, which I love. When I think of Sagittarius, I think of optimism. I think of Jupiter, the planet of expansion, because Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, right? Oh, I can't wait to get into my astrology talks. We're going to have fun, baby. All right. But all this is that that Sagittarius energy always puts a smile on my face, because it's like, wow, yeah, putting me back into an optimistic state, which is interesting because my second house is Scorpio, but it is traditionally, actually, wait, no, that's Taurus. Sorry, I'm on another. Exactly, I can't speak. I'm sorry. I'm trying to visualize my chart in my head, which I do often, and I'm just like, oh no way, why did I think? Oh, I know why I thought that. Okay, not sharing that. Not all the secrets will be shared. Anyway, so yes, I will be diving into deeper, deeper spicy topics on Patreon, about, like I mentioned, spicy telepathy topics of experiences that I've had, and astral stuff as well. And whatever comes through, because there's a lot of more racy topics that I just can't even cover on YouTube. So I will be doing that on the Patreon. I need to organize that Patreon. It's a freaking mess. I just want to, I wish I could just delete it, but no, I won't delete it. I have too much there that I don't want to delete, but I do want to revamp it and start doing those audios. Now, if you have membership on the Patreon, I'll be putting the extended readings there as well. It'll be in another package. But I don't have extended readings yet. This is just like I said, this is not really an announcement. This is me talking about what I plan to do. Well, wait, I'm not announcing it yet because it's not done. That's what I mean. But channeled messages and so forth, I will have extended videos from time to time. I do not know how often, but you'll be able to access that library through the appropriate Patreon package. I just haven't put it together yet. I'll be doing it. So that's another thing. And now we're going to wind down. Yeah, I have a lot of things I wrote on my note. Ooh, and I haven't even done the reading yet. But I'll do that after this. Let's see. Did I... Okay. So I'm going to... Oh, Merlin girl. Merlin girl. Okay. My dog. She's announcing her presence. Oh, my baby. Okay. So, oh, right. The end. One more point. I have seen many people, upload their stuff onto Gumroad. There are other places, but I already had an established account on Gumroad. So extended readings will go to Gumroad. You'll have access to it with the appropriate Patreon package. Like it's a library. It's going to be a library of videos, and I'm excited to share that as well. I'm getting back on track. I've been in a very dark place ever since last September. And it's just like a slew of things that just kept happening to me. And my mental health suffered immensely. And I'm just like, oh, how do I get out of this? So I just got to get back up, man. That's, you either stay on the ground or get back up. I choose to get back up. All right. Sorry, cracking my neck. Okay. So right now I want you to wind down a bit. We're going to do I received this as a download visualization, and I'll share it with you guys. So for anyone that has been feeling a certain way, I'll channel the scenario for the feeling, the emotion. I'm going to do that for you guys. Okay. Many of you have been feeling very confused about your emotions, about how to take action toward it, confused about why you're feeling a certain way, not knowing what direction to go, feeling lost. And all you want is for someone to come back home to you. But without inspired action, what's going to happen? There has to be this balance, right? So in this visual, I felt someone waiting, okay, despite all these feelings. And this is what I'm going to read to you because I wrote it down, and I'll probably add a little more as we go. Okay. I put, okay, it's a rainy night. Okay. So you hear the rain, and something about the rain can be soothing, calming, but there is this sadness attached to it, this gray feeling as well. Someone's waiting for their loved one to come home. Come home, please. I am waiting. I am waiting. The rain gets heavier. You wonder, are they okay? Are they safe? You wonder all this, and then the door opens. There they are. There is your love, your home, returning back to you. So in this, I want you to visualize whatever it is that you're feeling, or you wanting, yearning. Well, I don't know about yearning, but that sense of home, whatever you feel is home to you. It could even be yourself coming back home to you. Think of it that way too, because we all have different facets of self. Now, when we bring it together, we're still us. We're still ourselves. I'm still me, right? Okay. So in this visualization, I want you to go through it, go through your emotions, ask the questions, okay? If you feel that you're in a safe space, because this could be teetering on a little bit of shadow work, and you already know how I feel about shadow work. But if you're ready emotionally, and you want to dive deeper into understanding and reaching a point of love within self or for someone, and just feeling that warmth that you're not alone, proceed. Okay? So I want you to go through these emotions, feel them, okay? Jot down anything that comes through that you want to revisit or burn later. I don't know, whatever your form of manifestation is, and so forth, okay? All right. Yes, emotions are going to come up. You're going to feel pressure, maybe in your head, your heart. But when you hear that knock on the door, and that door opens, or maybe they don't even knock, It's like, poof, I'm here. But just imagine it. It's like, there they are. And I just heard a lyric from Darren Hayes, one of his songs. I could be butchering it, but I'm just saying, all I want to do is come back home to you. So, with that sentiment, maybe some of you can resonate. wanting to come back home to someone because they're your home. They make you feel good. They make you feel warm inside. They make you smile. You feel nostalgic, even though, excuse me, my voice, even though maybe you haven't had these memories or created memories with them yet, but you feel this connection deeply. You feel at home with this person, this energy. It feels so good. Embrace it. Okay? And there's that, my dears. All right, so that was that. Another thing I uncovered today. I've uncovered a lot, and a lot of it I'm not going to discuss because I don't believe it's relevant to what I'm talking about. But I feel like I've uncovered a lot about myself, and it feels good, fam. It all ties back to the beginning. Don't set yourself on fire to keep someone else warm. So I reached a conclusion, a resolve, and I said, I've been having issues with not the quality of my readings, but the desire to do them. This is a little bit maybe too personal, but I will share it. I've been having issues with writing about love, writing about, other stuff too, because people order from me, you guys know, and I write spicy stuff, and I write, and I mean, most of what people order are both of those things, or together, and I haven't been in a safe mental space to entertain that, I guess. And because I'm tapping into myself, into this channel for another individual, even though if it's another entity or whatever you want to call it, I'm still tapping into this energy. And it hurts because I yearn for that too. I yearn for something more. I yearn for home. Yeah. So all this coming together in such a way has been very difficult for me. I do get orders done. It has been taking a while, but I'm very, very fortunate that you guys have been so understanding. I want to deliver an optimal product. Like, I want the best, of course. But I know that something inside of me is kind of, I need some healing, We all do, right? So my resolve, as I said here, I do love humanity. I love people. And I love talking about spiritual topics, alchemizing them with modern day topics to hopefully grab you, help you understand these concepts better. Because growing up, a lot of people didn't believe in what I had to say. And I can see why now, because I'm understanding my astrology chart more, my natal chart. My Lilith and Chiron are in Gemini, 9th house, spiritual concepts, and it's ruled by Gemini. And that's about communication and communicating with others. My communication of spiritual beliefs were always stepped on or ignored, or I couldn't speak of them because I wasn't meant to. It was taboo. I wasn't meant to talk about these topics in a conservative home or whatever the case, I had to keep to myself. Many of us, I know, resonate with this. And it was a beautiful feeling to be able to free myself and speak about this, because I feel I have a lot of knowledge that I've learned from books, but also whatever beautiful energies that come in to inform me of this information. Yeah, I know I sound a little bit wonky donkey, but I don't care. If you're listening to me, you're into it too. So maybe, I don't know. Just a thought, considering the type of channel this is, but it's very important. And I love being able to express these spiritual topics and help people feel inspired to take action in what they want in life. This is why I've always been a certain way. Like, I've been called many things. I'm embarrassed to. Many people have called me their guardian angel, their earth angel. I've had people call me their fairy. or mermaid. I've been all these mythical things. Okay. And it's just beautiful. I've been called all these things. It doesn't matter what I'm called. If I'm able to inspire you, that's all that matters to me. And I will always be authentic. I will share my truth. I will have my bad days, but I'm human, just like you, you know? And I will always speak my truth because it took me this long to do so. But I will do so in a loving way, understanding. My Cancer Mercury pops off. I can't help it. And despite there being a Mercury retrograde right now, I believe is Mercury in Taurus. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't remember. Transiting. Excuse me. Okay, that's a cock. that's a rooster. Yes, we got roosters here too. We got chickens and roosters and oh my, all sorts of livestock. Sorry. She's like, what about this? What about this rooster? I'm like, no, don't you? No entertaining that right now, dear. Anyway, so, but hopefully in doing what I do, you get some, information, some downloads of your own, maybe some, inspired to take action in some way, shape, or form. I hope I inspired you. I hope I could be your muse as well. Excuse me. Yeah. All right. So now what we're going to do the reading. We're going to see what the collective is feeling. Yep, I do. I think I covered everything, right? Yes, I mentioned that. I'm going through my checklist. Talk about. Yes, I will. Oh, yes. Yes. Next of these Empress talks, I will talk about my storyverse because I want to talk about my writing and my plans for it. And I'm very excited to do that too. That'll be for the next one. All right. So we're going to go into tarot and see what comes through. All right, let me use this table so I won't hopefully mess with the cable that gets, We're going to use my 20-plus-year-old tarot deck. So what is the collective needing to hear right now? Let's see what's coming through. All right, let's see. Let's go. I just saw the Magician. We are manifesting, despite there being a delay because of Mercury retrograde. We are manifesting right now in areas of our life. I just also heard that for some of you, this might be a message that resonates for some. I don't know. I'm going to just share it. You are seeking for something very deep in this connection, but you're falling into the grasps of, I see the devil. I don't know why. And I see the hermit falling into this trap, not being able to get out of it because it's all that you know. This trap, this limiting belief of self, this mask. Okay, I'm seeing, I don't have my eyes closed right now because I'm just channeling. I'm seeing this sadness in your chest. I'm seeing a desperation to call out to someone because you want to be seen, you want to be understood. You want to be seen in the way that you want to be seen. And you're doubting what you're feeling. You're doubting and then seeking. Oh, okay. Yes, I had 2 cards. Oh my. 2 cards flew out. Okay, we got the 2 of Swords and we got the Tower. The 2 of Swords, we have the figure blindfolded. And the 2 swords, I'm feeling a block. It's like, I know I got to make a decision, but I don't want to. The depths of these waters are so deep. I don't want to go into them. I want something lighthearted. I just want to escape. I want to escape. I'm tired of feeling these emotions. I want to cut off of them. gosh, I don't know what's coming in. I scratched myself and okay. Wow, this is intense, fam. Oh, wow. Is this what happens when I actually get sleep? God bless. Okay. Oh man, I'm tapped in. Okay. The depths of the waters, they're so deep. I don't want to go into them. I want to keep myself blindfolded. Keep walking forward without knowing what direction I'm going in. Yes, this is not something I usually do, but I can't take it. I can't take it right now. And then we have the tower, which, okay, fam. You will be, for some, this might not resonate for all. I will get other messages for you. This is only for a select few of you, maybe just one person in particular. But this is what I'm seeing. The tower. Oh, that's so amazing. Hold on. The crown is falling off the tower. The top of the tower. Lightning, chaos, I see it. Someone's gonna receive a rude awakening. That thunderbolt is like an arrow straight to the tower. I am not liking the sound of that. The frogs agree. God dang. I see it. I see it. I see it. Someone's not happy. I feel discontentness. I feel loss of power. You haven't been feeling like yourself. The tower is a rude awakening, but it's for your highest good. Okay? That's what I'm seeing here. I'm going to pull more cards. I'm going to, I'm going to get a journey card for that particular person that I'm picking up on. Okay. Strong. Okay. Okay. We've got patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Your greatest challenge right now, person that I'm reading for, I don't know, is to accept that everything you're feeling is for something that is happening in this order that I feel that you want to be in control of always. But the divine is saying no. Have patience with yourself. You will, by having patience and not being impulsive in certain actions, but I see the decision is what's being delayed. Everything else, I'm seeing chaos, wanting to understand self better, but becoming farther and farther away. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. I want to reassure you that whatever confusion you might be having, it's part of your growth right now, and it sucks, okay? I can feel it. But it's okay. You'll get the answers you've been wanting. You'll feel free. You'll feel that sense of freedom. Stop the blaming game. You don't have to blame yourself or anyone. Go through the motions. If something doesn't feel right, look into it if you feel compelled to. But no matter what, the tower will come crumbling down. And that rude awakening is in the horizon. But it's going to be okay. I know that doesn't sound very comforting. I'm so sorry. That's just what's coming through. I wanted to kind of give some comforting words because I don't want it to seem like I'm just being negative. There is a balance here. Life is not all sunshine and rainbows, but it's not all chaos and brimstone and fire or whatever. There's a balance. And that we don't see that every day because we choose to see one or the other. And we delude ourselves. Delusion to a point. But when it's hurting us, that's not good. That's not fun. Okay? Oh, that was intense. Oh, my back. My back is hurting, sorry. Can I just say one thing? And I don't believe I've had a Kundalini awakening yet, but I've been very close to this year. 3 days ago, I feel like I was at the precipice of my Kundalini awakening, but I felt I was going to be sent to the hospital. I wasn't activating purposely because I am very, what's the word? I'm very cautious about that. I take this stuff seriously. I believe in this stuff. But I did feel it. I did feel it going through my body, and I felt it but I felt that I was not going to make it through this Kundalini awakening. So meaning I'm not ready for it yet. But when my Kundalini awakens, oh, everyone better watch out. I better watch out. I feel it. And I already feel this wisdom in me. I feel that all I need is to sleep. I don't know why I'm sharing this with you guys. I feel that I need to have sleep. Because for days I wouldn't want to sleep. I spent almost 48 hours without sleeping. I've been going through something. So this is how I cope. I work and work and work and stay up. And I know that that's not healthy. But I just didn't have an answer for myself that was comforting enough. So I get it. All right. So there's that. I'm going to put this away. I'm going to put these cards away. And I'm going to use... I'm going to shuffle the tarot deck one more time. And then I'll move on to the next one if there are no messages that want to come through. Excuse me. This audio is long enough as it is. I always say it's going to... Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, my God. I always say... God dang it. I haven't even eaten. I don't know where this is all coming from. All the burps and stuff. I'm so dainty. I'm so prim and proper. All right, one more time. Anything else want to come through from this deck? I don't think so. Nope. No. The Wheel of Fortune. Universe is like, yeah, that's it. No more questions. Damn. Okay. I'm moving on to my Poe deck. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, yeah, that's a satisfying sound. The sound of shuffling. Very comforting to me. There I see the devil. The devil's always like appearing in the energy for the collective lately, and it's understandable. I actually have a surprise for you guys that are interested in my creative writing stuff. But I have to write it first. I haven't done it yet, but I already have the premise of it and stuff. So, anything else want to come through? Please come through. Come on. Yes, beautiful. I pulled out the World card, and it says, "Is all that we see or seem but a dream within a dream?" Oh my God. Okay, this is going back to what I was talking about earlier. We make our reality. The universal algorithm is part of that. We make our reality. We build upon it like a vision board. We make it real for us. But a dream within a dream is all that we see or seem. So imagine when we start questioning what's real and what's not, it becomes very messy. Right now, I feel that the universe, I feel the collective is needing to just embrace a certain feeling, a certain way of thinking. It reminds me of, I was just thinking of a song by Utada Hikaru, Kremlin Dusk, where she's like, "I've been searching for my Lenore," in the words of Mr. Edgar Allan Poe. My voice went, it's flatlined, I'm sorry. I haven't really been able to sing lately because I have been not treating myself properly. Ugh, sorry. That was embarrassing. I haven't even been able to sing what I want to sing, and it makes me sad because my throat chakra is very blocked right now. I mean, it's blocked to a point. I feel that my throat chakra is blocked. Like I can't, like I've been feeling like I can't talk about things because of whatever it is I'm going through. All right. So we got the Lovers here as well. Okay. The card says, "And so, all the night tide, I lie down by the side of my darling, my life and my bride." So, with the Lovers card, there's a sense of connection with someone. Could be energetic, telepathically, could be in the 3D, whatever it is that feels right for you, fam. This connection has been weighing you down because you want more from it, but it's okay. The moment of truth will come. I've been sensing an energy of judgment and an understanding of self, and the moment that we reach our resolve and we understand our purpose and we move forward with that train of action, that train of thought. I thought of train of thought, and then that action. Sorry, my words are getting jumbled in my head, but everything's going to make sense, and it's going to feel so good as we hear some crowing in the background as well. Okay, again, yes, I opened up the deck and I see Temperance and I see the Page of Swords. And it's cute because I think it's supposed to be younger Poe. He's dressed up as like Sherlock Holmes. And it says, "It will be found, in fact, that the ingenious are always fanciful, and the truly imaginative never otherwise than analytic." So I personally see you receiving answers, those wanting to reconnect with twin flames or create soulmate bonds. I see this all coming to fruition by the end of Mercury retrograde. I'm setting this, and then I have here the Three of Pentacles as well. With these materials and with the aid of my towel, of my troll, I can't even. Oh my god, my towel! I began vigorously to wall up the entrance of the niche. Okay, that's pretty accurate to what I've been picking up. Someone's trying to keep you behind their wall, not let you in. But like I saw earlier, the tower will crumble, and for those waiting for some sort of answer, I'm hearing it's inevitable, and it will happen when you least expect it. Damn, that is very ominous. I'm so sorry. Okay, I don't think that this deck wants to give me any more cards. That's it. Okay. I'm going to go for the mushroom deck and see what else comes through. Actually, no, I'm going to get the journey cards and see what comes through first in regards to these messages for this particular energy. Okay. And then I'll pull out some final cards. This is, yes. We have adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Never step down from a challenge, I say. Yes. For some of you, this love story has been a quite challenging time for you. Not knowing what to do about it. But I'm going to tell you. You are already on the way down from that mountain. You already climbed it. You've been at the top. Now you're going back down to reach your destination. I see it so clearly in my mind's eye. So the adversities, whereas we're always going to be challenged, this particular one Sorry, I keep hearing noises, and I still don't know where the frogs are coming from. Because frogs are coming in. I just don't know from where. And that terrifies me. I'm like, gosh, darn it. I'm tired of having to take them out. Or like take them outside. No frogs are harmed in my shed, but I'm really anyway. Okay. My dog is making all these sounds. I'm sorry. Okay. Mushroom deck, let's go. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. This card came out last time. And the same one. Oh my God, my dog. She's making all the sounds. I'm sorry. She's sleeping. We got Corpse Finder with Judgment. What did I say about Judgment just a little while ago? Oh my God. Not only are we going to get, okay, not only are some going to receive a rude awakening from the tower, or an awakening, however you want to look at it. You don't have to look at it negatively. I just feel these noises, gosh, unintentionally, but Judgment, the Corpse Finder, you're going to rise from the ashes. This energy in particular that has been climbing up the mountain, you're going to rise from the ashes. I see it clear as day. You're going to find what doesn't service you and bury it. Oh, excuse me. That's strong. Excuse me. Damn. Dare I say, my third eye is like, boom. It's like, yeah, you see it? And my crown's like, yeah, she sees it. And my crown chakra, yeah, communicating. Yeah. What doesn't service you, you will bury it, keep it buried. It doesn't need to rise with you. I see a phoenix. You don't have to bring with you what doesn't service you. You can kill those parts of self. Bury it deep down. They're not you anymore. You're reinventing yourself. Okay. Wow. Let's pull. Let's see if anything else wants to come through. And of course I see the tower. It's funny because the tower in the mushroom deck, excuse me, is the stinkhorn. And I'm like, well, there. Okay. Hi. Hi there. I just saw the star as well, and that's like the card that comes after. Okay, wow, cool. You know what? That I'm compelled. I see the star, and I also see the Eight of Wands. Okay. Yeah. You will be shining. For those that need to hear it, all these trials and tribulations, you're going to be shining so bright, and it's going to happen so quickly when you least expect it. Oh God, these frogs. Get ready. I'm sorry. I haven't drank any water during this recording, surprisingly, because I just want to get those messages out. Yeah. Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is coming out super clearly. Now, finally, I'm going to get a chakra card for the collective, okay? And that'll be that. And this is a very long audio. I go last time, oh yeah, I want something short, and it was almost an hour. I'm terrified of how long this one is. But I got a lot of stuff out. I'm very happy about it. I'm going to be doing that from now on. Have a little note with all the things I want to talk about, and then go from there. Helps me. Okay, collective. What chakra? Oh God, they're synchronized. Ugh. You heard that? It was collectively like. I can't with this. Oh my God. Laugh at my torment. Laugh it up. All right. Okay. What is what chakra is the collective needing attention on right now? What's going on? What's going on? Okay. Yes. The third eye chakra. Okay. Let me see if another one wants to come through. Literally, it just says third eye chakra. Doesn't even have a message for anything else. Purely the third eye chakra. For some of you, it could be overactive. For some of you, it's just not awakened. That you will be receiving third eye chakra messages. You're going to be receiving downloads. Oop. Yes. Oh, okay. Let's go. The other two chakra cards that I got, the first one being heart chakra. Last time it was very similar, except that this one's a third eye, but I got passion for the heart chakra, and it says desire, fun, fulfillment, and joy. So I'm seeing that you guys are going to be receiving certain visions, downloads of fun, to have fun on an energetic level. Embrace these passions, embrace your inner truth, seen through these visions I'm hearing. And then I got pleasure, which is the sacral chakra, enjoyment, beauty, sensuality, and indulgence. Indulge in self, indulge in pleasures that feel good. This does not have to be, this could be anything you find pleasurable, okay? I see the beauty, indulgence, and sensuality. This is very much Taurus energy. And it's funny because we're now, Jupiter's going into Taurus. I think I'm going to start doing transit, I'm really excited about the stuff for astrology because I'm going to use my cards as well to get intuitive downloads for it. Because we have a lot of amazingly talented people that speak about astrology or astrologers on YouTube. I want to do things differently as I do with everything else. I can't help it. I have a very rebellious planet in my third house. I mean, I have my Uranus and Saturn, which is so freaking hilarious. I've mentioned this before, but I have those two planets in my third house of communication, ruled in my natal chart by Sagittarius. So it's fired up. I get so fired up about doing things in different, like, very different way from what is seen as the norm. I want to stand out in how I present my words. And I feel that I've been able to accomplish this in the past and present and hopefully future. So that's how I do things. I like to, it's not about shock value. That's not what I'm talking about. But I do have a way of communicating that and presenting things in a very different way. Not that it hasn't been done before, but when I do things, it's very different. And I'm very proud of that. I'm proud of being able to put out content it's still, even though it doesn't matter who watches it I mean, it does, but I do it because I want to put it out there. And the person that's meant to listen to it, I feel strongly that they will. That's why I don't mind it. You know what I mean? Yeah, for growth and business purposes. Yeah, but I'm doing this because I enjoy it, fam. If something comes out of it, beautiful, chef's kiss, whatever. But I'm just doing this because it feels right for me. It's part of my path to speak about these topics to you, and you might be able to get inspired. I don't mind being. Wow, I was about to say I don't mind being the internet's muse. That's a little bit much, but I don't mind being a muse for others. Like, I am a creator, I am a storyteller, but I also don't mind being in the role of the muse. Switch it up, baby. We're both, honestly. When we care about something or someone, we want to inspire those around us. We become the muse. And I find that so beautiful. And I will get into my spiel on my storyteller verse at another point in time, where how I came about the storyteller and muse dynamic, which I remember I channeled all that actually like 3 to 4 years ago. So it goes into that. I've been writing my universe for a longer period of time, but I didn't call it the storyteller verse then. The storyteller verse kind of gave birth to that like 3 to 4 years ago, because that's when it hit me. Like, oh my God, we're all storytellers. Oh my God, we all want a muse by our side. All this stuff, and whatnot. So there's that, my beautiful fam. I am sensing that just whatever downloads you get, jot them down, take time for yourself, drink a drink that you like, eat some, I don't know why I heard eat some cheesecake. That's not, for whoever wants to eat cheesecake, this is a confirmation from the universe. You can have that cheesecake, baby. You can have that cheesecake. But and the passion behind it, when there's passion and pleasure mixed in with what you're doing for yourself, it feels amazing. So if there's a disconnect in these areas of life, your heart and your sacral, it could be because it's coming from a different place. Maybe an imbalanced chakra place. Because I talked about the positives of these chakras, but imagine if you, for example, the sacral chakra, overindulgence in pleasure and an overindulgence in passion, but it's empty. It's not connected to your oh, that's a download. It's not connected to your third eye where you're connecting to another individual. No, it's just in the 3D. I don't know. I just feel like saying that. For whoever needs that message. I'm sorry. When I channel, I don't know what the hell is going to come out of my mouth. But I see that there is this desire to fill these areas of life, but it's not fulfilling. It is not what calls to your soul. And your third eye is trying to tell you that through visions. And you're trying to shut down those visions. Oh my God, what am I doing? Why am I channeling this? Listen, universe, I've had enough of you. I've had enough of you, universe. There's too many downloads in one day. And so there's that. But yes, that's what I'm seeing. I'm sorry if that doesn't resonate, but and also I'm sorry if it does. I didn't mean to tap into that too deeply. I'm sorry. I tap in and I'm like, tap out. I gotta tap out. I gotta breathe. I'm sorry. I am so weird. I'm so sorry and so weird. And I don't know. I got a little self-conscious now. I'm going to end it here. All right, my dears. That was that. Thank you so much for listening if you did. And if you want your own, yes, I'm going to start advertising my shit because let me tell you, my shop is always open. And if you are interested in your own tarot reading or a tarot comfort character reading or a channeled letter from your comfort character, I will be adding more stuff to the shop eventually, but I've been overwhelmed. So I just have kept those listings, active. But if you are, seeking that, I have my Etsy shop and I have that linked below. So please do, give it a look-see. And, I don't say this often, but yeah, check out my reviews. If you're on the fence about getting a reading with me, check out the beautiful people that have bought from me and the beautiful things I have to say, because let me tell you that that is so, I love it. It makes me feel so good. It reminds me that I'm doing the right thing in this, I almost said this timeline. God bless. I'm doing the right thing in this, lifetime. I feel very good and connected, even though that I'm having other issues that are causing me some distress. But I know that what I'm doing is for the greater good, and I'm very happy about that. And I'm very happy to put a smile on your face, hopefully, right? All right, dears, take care, and on to the next one. Bye.